afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I hope you have a wonderful day. We're going to do some really neat things today in regarding to connecting to Gabby Petito. As you know, I don't know if you've watched it or not, but Netflix came out with a documentary, a 3-part documentary. I watched it. It was really heart-wrenching, to say the least. And I felt called to reach out to her. And today's the day for me to do that. I posted I put a post up on my community page asking what questions did you want to know or want me to ask Gabby. And I've got my list of questions right here that I wrote them all down. Now, I do want to stress something here. I'm bringing out a tool that I've never used on this channel before. I've used it privately, and I've got another one of these. I don't know if you can hear my nails or not. It's a board, okay? I got another one coming and it'll be here tomorrow. I thought about holding off till that one came, but my guides told me, do this now. Okay. Now, it is called the Psychic Circle. You will see it in a little bit here. It is a talking board, but it doesn't have the same vibe as the Ouija. The Ouija board is a talking board also, but Hollywood gave it a really bad rap. Eventually, I think I'm going to do a video. I did one on my old channel, and I think I might do a revised one on using talking boards in general, the do's and don'ts. And it is perfectly safe. It's no different than using a deck of oracle cards or tarot cards or any other tool, runes, anything. It's really no different. It's just a tool to tap in to the energies, to your higher self, and yes, even to those on the other side. So I just wanted to give that little bit of introduction because I don't want to freak anybody out. This is perfectly safe. I've been doing this for years and never, ever, ever, since I was a teenager, and I'm in my 50s, right? Never did I ever have a negative experience. It's all about how you approach it. And if you open it properly, say your prayers, and you close the portal, and you limit the energy to the board. That's, just a couple little tidbits. But I am going to start out with a couple card throws. And then we will actually do some boards. I can't find my original planchette for this board. It's gone. I don't know where it's at. But Amy Farber and I might got the names mixed up. Well, the Enchanted Tarot. She produced that and a bunch of other books and stuff. Her and her husband. But I have a homemade planchette that I'm going to be using with the board today. Until my board comes tomorrow that has the same type of round indicator that I could use that indicator with either board. But I know, long-winded, long intro, and I'm not done yet. Because if this goes well tonight, I am going to use this board tonight for questions for you. So I plan on doing this roughly around 8 o'clock tonight, 8:30. So, yeah. But I had to do my disclaimer, which is this reading is for entertainment purposes only. My opinion, not based on fact. My opinion of the cards and interpretation on what comes through the board. I'm just a blonde throwing cards and channeling spirits here. Okay, here we go. I first want to tap into her energy, if she has any kind of message before we get into the board. See if she has anything she wants to say to us, how she's doing, or anything like that. Allegedly speaking, of course. And if all goes well with the board, you'll have to comment below to let me know if you would like to see some more of these readings using the spirit board. Now, today's the 24th. Tomorrow is the 1 year anniversary since there was last proof of life of Sebastian. I might tap in or I might be able to do that tonight. We will see. Open up the session tonight with the board. This is what, by the way, that I'm going to be doing readings for you guys on as well. And maybe get a message from Sebastian before we actually dive into the readings. Now, if you want to hear from a specific loved one, then that is a $20 fee. General messages is free from your guides. Okay? That is for tonight. But anyhow, let's tap into Gabby. Oh. Pause in action. Give me a second here. And I don't see it. I know it's here. My one bowl might be up in this cupboard. I know it's here somewhere. Oh well, I'll just do it differently. Okay. What I need to do is sage. So my guy said sage the board. And we're going to ask for protection from those beings of the light. I, operator of this board, command all negative energy to stay away. You are not permitted in this space. I only welcome beings of the light, light angels, archangels, spirit guides, ascended masters, source, God himself, Christ, and those spirits that we want to call upon. Only those are welcome for the highest good of all. Okay. Now we can begin. I did sage it a couple days ago. I did sage it. But my guide says, do it again. So, when my guides tell me something, I listen, especially something like that. I almost did a rookie mistake. Okay. Let's see if there's anything that Gabby wants to say. Pick me up, withdrawn, nurture, self-care. Okay. This is not so much about her energy, but a message to you, to everybody who loved her, everybody who was trying to find her, to her family. What she's trying to say here is going within and nurturing yourself, implementing some self-care regimens will lift up your own spirit, your own soul. So whoever needed to hear that, that was for you. And I'm not feeling like there's anything else from this particular deck. Let's see if she wants to say anything about her relationship with Brian Laundrie. And I'm curious about what insight she could give us, some clarifying or confirmation on their relationship when they were still here in the 3D on the earthly plane. Okay, Gabby. She's almost anxious to get into the board. But we're going to see if she... I'm just trying to warm up the energy with cards here. Gabby's energy, she's like roaring and ready to go. We're going to hit the board here real soon. Web of Lies. Ooh, okay. Synchronicity. And introspection. Another introspection card. And to me, oh, and there's something that was hiding behind that one, which was optimism. Okay. Now, what I'm getting here is a lot of things that we know about the case, about what went on, and what went on with her passing was all a web of lies. And to me, the introspection and even the hermit type energy, the going within from the previous set of cards, is giving me the idea of the home, within the home, family, okay? Optimism, acting like nothing's wrong. So what she is telling me here, and I'm very tuned into her energy right now, and I'm going to grab my pendulum, and I'm just going to ask for clarification, for confirmation. I need, so Gabby, am I correct to assume that what you are saying is everything that we know about what went on between you and Brian was a web of lies? And that indeed his family knew exactly what happened and what was going on. That is a definite yes. That I am correct. Okay. All right. We'll throw a few tarot. I know I'm almost tempted to skip the tarot. In fact, I'm going to skip the tarot because I'm being told to. She doesn't even want to deal with the tarot cards. I had the Haunted House Tarot out ready to go over here. She doesn't even want to deal with that. She wants to jump straight away into the messages. And how I'm going to do this is I have another app that I'm actually, as symbols come up, just in case, I am going to kind of record everything into an app of all the symbols, and we'll go back and I'll give an interpretation, unless the interpretation comes to me instantaneously. And me and my bad eyes, I may need my magnifying glass to see across the board because it is a little bit away from me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I know that other planchette would probably work better. I am warming up the board. Yeah, once it gets stuck on the ridge. But I think the other one will be okay when it comes tomorrow. But we're going to, this is going to work. This is a homemade planchette. I see this is going to be an issue right there. That's the south, that's the fire. Okay, now, got the board warmed up, got our questions here. Okay. Okay, first thing is, Gabby Petito here and ready to speak to us and answer some questions to help us understand a little bit better about what happened. Spirits that are new to this board, sometimes it takes them She says, okay, I was told no, she's not here at the board right now. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Who am I speaking with right now? Question? Quest? Q? Okay, it's going over to this gemstone. Sorry, I can't see it. What gemstone is that? I apologize. I will get better at this. I just got to get up and look. Garnet. Okay. Now, the garnet, that's actually my birthstone. It's birthstone for January. But the garnet is about passion, confidence, love. Okay? It's also, what they're saying is, with it going on garnet, who am I speaking with? I'm speaking with love, somebody who's very compassionate, or garnet. Maybe it is possible that this spirit's name is Garnet. Can you confirm to me, or is that your name, Garnet or Gem? Garnet? Okay, it's saying no. That's not its name. Okay. Is your name Gem? Or is Gem part of your name? Okay, yes. Okay, so Garnet's not their name, but Gem is. Okay, so basically it was going to the closest gemstone that it could find on the board. Is it okay to ask questions about Gabby Petito's passing? Yes. Okay. Will Gabby be joining in at all? Question. It's questionable if she will or not. Is it because it's still traumatic for her? Yes. Let's just say, for right now, Gabby, we love you. We understand. We understand. I was sure hoping to speak to Gabby. She was anxious for the board, but I feel, what I'm hearing in my mind, because that's another way this board will work. I knew that it was going to go to yes before it came up, and I knew that when I asked this Gabby here at the board, and I knew it was going to go to no. I hear some answers in my head first before the indicator or the planchette even moves. And I was just hearing that once the board, it was time to do the board, she was a bit intimidated and it's still traumatic. She took a step back and her guides or I think it's her guide or somebody speaking for her. Let me just ask, because sometimes our guides change. I honestly don't know the name of all my guides. Move up and back and forth if it is my guide, left or right if this is Gabby's guide who is speaking. Oh, it's one of my guides. Okay, Gem. Okay, Gem. Thank you for answering that. Thank you. I have a list of questions here, Gem. Is Gabby still connected to Brian on the other side? So the first thing I got was give. Okay, give. Far. Okay. Brian has given her space. He is far from her at the moment. And my guide, Gem, she's talking to me as the indicator is moving as well. She is saying that they haven't really connected, but it's his energy backed away from hers on the other side because there's some trauma there that needs to heal. And he was giving her space. Okay. Is Gabby at peace now? Is she at peace? Okay. I apologize for my clunky magnifying glass, but it landed on communication. Okay, communication. talking about it, communicating. Communicating what? Okay. And it is on what is that? Probably quicker for me to just stand up because I can't see, even with this. So much for that. Oh, Scorpio. Okay. I don't know. Okay, that was Scorpio. I don't know if anybody's a Scorpio. Talking with Scorpio, or talking about Scorpio. Scorpio rules the 8th house. The 8th house of transformation, and it's also known as other people's money and the house of death. Okay? Scorpio is very emotional, very intense. And she's talking about very intense jealousy. Okay? And there's still secrets there. She does want the secrets to be revealed and brought out. Is she at peace? She's still feeling that intense energy. And there's something about truth. Because the true story is not out. Okay. So it's like, it feels like she's trying to find that peace over her death. I need to talk about it. But I'm feeling like she's not quite ready. Okay. Now, the next question that we have is, it was already been answered. Were we told the truth? No, we weren't. Now, the next question is a very tough one. Did she really ask Brian to take her out of her misery, per se? I got the present. What about present? No. She did not ask Brian to take her out of her misery. Now, there's a couple questions that can actually blend into one. Like, the answer to the next question will be actually kind of working but several questions together. The other questions will only be relevant depending on the answer to is Brian still alive? Okay. Is Brian still alive? I don't think he is. Because he said he's far from her. Okay, that was a definite no. Brian is not still alive. Okay. Actual date of her passing. Let's first say okay, what is the date of her passing? Was it in August? Let's do this. So that we know what year. Was it in the month of August, her passing? Yes, it was in the month of August. Okay. Okay, so I'm just kind of looking. Okay. What was the date of her passing? Her true date of Gabby's passing. We got a 2. And we got 6. Oh, okay, let me get a confirmation with the pendulum. Is this correct? August 26th? Yes. Go to the N for night and the D for day. Did she pass? Or morning, noon, or night, using the initial morning, afternoon for the A, M for morning, afternoon, A, night, the N. N for night. Okay. So she passed in during the nighttime hours on August 26th, 2021. Now, I think we already know the answer to the next one, but I will get confirmation. I have my own question I want to ask. I want to know her passing. Was it accidental? Did Brian accidentally do this? I was keeping on going. I was going back to the gemstone, to the garnet. Passion. Passion also can come in a form of anger. Was this a fight that got out of control? Am I correct to assume that this was not premeditated? Was her unaliving premeditated? And no. I feel the energy feels different. I don't feel like I'm talking to Jem anymore. I feel tears. Is this you, Gabby? Okay, Gabby is at the board now, folks. Gabby is on the board. Thank you, Gabby, sweetheart. We love you. You are so missed. Yes, it's like my eyes want to swell up with tears. You are such a beautiful soul, Gabby. Such a beautiful soul. So innocent. And I'm seeing her smile. I'm seeing her hair blowing in the wind right now with a lot of clouds around. It's like a blue sky with a white wispy type of clouds and air blowing through, like wind blowing through her hair right now. That's the vision I'm getting. And like a glow about her. Gabby is on the board now. Okay, Gabby. Did Brian's parents know the truth? Like right after it happened, those phone calls and him getting that attorney, did he tell them everything? Did they know? Her energy is very strong. Yes. They knew from day one. He told them everything. I want to know about the letter that his mother gave him. It says burn after reading. Was that written after on or after August 26, 2021? She's familiarizing herself with the board. A, after. Yes, after. After Brian confessed to his parents what he had done. That's when she wrote that letter. And she's telling me that it's more than Brian hurting her. It's what Roberta did to my family. That is what I'm having trouble healing within me. So she's at peace with the fact that she's not earthly bound anymore. She's free to roam in the afterlife. But when she thinks about her family, of what the Laundries put her family through, that is what still hurts. Gabby, there were 2 women at the campsite. One of my viewers on YouTube wanted to know if Brian unalived them as well. No, he did not. That's how I knew that this was another energy. It wasn't Jem anymore. Because Jem would just go to the no all the time. Gabby's spelling it out. Gabby was very intelligent. Okay, Gabby. Did Brian take his own self out of this world? One of my viewers want to know if he did it to himself or if somebody did it to him. Did Brian take himself out? Okay, Brian did it to himself. Was it because he couldn't live without you? No. So he didn't take himself out because he couldn't live another day without Gabby. Did he do this because he was getting caught and he didn't want to face imprisonment or worse? Okay, so Brian did this to himself to escape justice. I thank you, Gabby. Thank you for your time. The only last request, and I'm buzzing right now, because she knows what I'm going to ask, because I already brought the question up in my mind. She already heard my thoughts. I wanted to know if there was any kind of spiritual message or anything like that that she would like to give the viewers, my subscribers who watch this video through the board. Anything that you would like to say, Gabby? Anything spiritual or uplifting? Okay, first. Okay. We've got the maple. And then we've got block. Is that block? Break. Maple and break. Okay. And timing. Okay. Maple, break, and timing. The maple tree is it's a symbol of prosperity, power, powerful memory. Okay? The maple brings prosperity and wealth. Then we had the break. And then we had timing. Her message to you is, when you're down at your lowest point, when you're at your breaking point, understand that there is going to be a very powerful breakthrough. And it's all in the timing. There's lessons that needed to be learned along the way. Lessons of gratitude. Being thankful for what you have, as little as it may be. And then, at the right time, prosperity begins. And I do have my guidebook here. I haven't used it the whole entire time, but I am going to use it for this because I feel like I need to. I just want to get some additional information about the timing. It's the enchantment symbols. It's about your inner spiritual clock. That intuitively you know when to take action and when to pull back. Oh, I'm getting other messages. Hold on. Some of you, someone out there is giving an awful lot of energy to someone or something that is not giving back. That you must know when to pull back your energy. For there is an imbalance. The scales are not balancing. Take a break. Break away from energy, situations, and people who don't give back. Take care of yourself, your spiritual self. As it was said in the beginning, when you feel like you can't go any lower, when you feel like you've isolated yourself, there is an answer. There is prosperity. Time to isolate yourself from all the negativity and negative people. Okay, guys. I certainly hope you enjoyed this. I hope this made sense. I will be back around 8 p.m. tonight live. And I think I'm going to start out by seeing if we could connect to Sebastian through the board. And then I'll go into your questions. Again, if you'd like to connect to a certain loved one, it is $20. There is a post on my community page right now with all my payment links. And everybody's entitled to a free message from Spirit. So until next time, I love you all, and I'm dropping the mic.